Hey guys, Alicia here. In this video today, I want to show you how to make those BoHo rainbows. They're very popular right now, and once you get the concept of how to make these, then you can use these on greeting cards, you can use them for wall art, birthday invitations. The possibilities are absolutely endless with what you can do with it once you get the basic concept. So I do recommend to make a few of these ahead of time so that you'll have them saved, and then all you have to do is drag them over to what design you are making. Okay, so I'm going to follow up with this video on what you can do with it on the next video. Also, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss out on a video. Now, I know I've been away for a while and I've had people asking, is everything okay? Everything was, yes. I just had to take some time away, but I am back now to my YouTube addiction and glad to be back. Also, I have started a second YouTube channel that is going to be all about work from home jobs. So I'm going to leave a link to this channel in the description below the video. I currently only have 20 subscribers, unlike this channel. So please feel free to subscribe to this channel and, stay tuned for videos on that as well. So back to the video on how to make these BoHo rainbows. Okay, so trust me on this, there is a method to my madness. We're in iPicky.com and I just clicked on create a design. Okay, so our template here, it really doesn't matter, but so that we don't have so much extra space, I'm just going to create like a box. So I'm going to make this 2000 by 2000 and I'm going to click create. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a circle. Okay, so just bear with me here. Notice how I'm making it just a little bit oval to start. Okay, I really want to change the color of this because if you've noticed on those BoHo rainbows, they use a lot of like really retro colors, things of that. So I'm just going to randomly choose a color, and this is something that you can actually play with a little bit on, yourself. So like I said, they really kind of use some retro coloring. I'm going to start out with this strange purpley color. Okay, now I'm going to insert another circle. And also, if you've noticed on these BoHo type rainbows, they're not perfect by any means. They are sometimes in weird shapes, like one side might be a little thicker than the other, so it makes it look like it has that hand-drawn look to it. So I'm just trying to show you how to do this digitally. So bear with me, there is a method to my madness. Now this layer right here, I'm going to actually turn white. Okay. And then at this point you can play around with it a little bit if you want to. Okay, so now I'm going to add another circle. And this one we're going to actually give a color. So it's going to be circle, make a color, then a white layer, and then circle, make another layer. I've also noticed with these rainbows that sometimes the colors they don't have to match. You don't have to be all in, it doesn't have to coordinate. Okay, so on this layer, I'm going to select another color. So let me go with, let's see what's on the color wheel here that I would like to do. Let's see, I've also noticed they've done some really, like I said, really retro 70 looking colors. I think I'm going to go with this on that one. Okay, I'm going to insert another circle. And this layer is going to be white. So once again, it's circle, color, and then white, and then color. And we just keep repeating this a few times. Okay, let me pull this down a little bit. And this one I'm going to turn white. Okay, so now I'm ready for my next layer, which is going to be another circle, and I think I'm going to go for like a mauve type color, which is also sort of retro. Okay. So once again, you can get as creative as you want with this. You can even put, I have seen these done with, you know, dots on some of the rainbows and everything else. So I'm just showing you the basics here on how to do this because this is really easy and you can see that it's not going to take me very long to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of go into like a mauve. But I kind of want it a little bit lighter. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, my next layer is going to be white. I know this is a little redundant, but when you see the finished project here, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's always a method to my madness. Okay, so this layer here, it needs to be white. Okay, so one more time, let me insert another circle. And this one needs to be a color. And I think I'm going to go with like a yellow, like a retro yellow. I'm just winging it here. And if you click right here on this color wheel, you can pretty much select anything you want on the color spectrum. Okay, so let me go with more of a really pale yellow. And I think I'm liking that. Okay, I'm going to insert one more circle. And this is going to be white. And if you click back here on this, it'll take you and you can just select white. Okay, so now is where we're going to get the rainbow. I'm going to actually add another shape, but this time I'm adding a square. And I'm going to make it white once I cover this up. And I'm going to turn it white. Okay, so here's our rainbow here. Now I want to do something. I'm going to put a little heart in the middle just to add a little bit more creativity to this, although I was going to keep it just the rainbow itself, but I'm going to go ahead and add a heart. And we definitely want to change the color of this. Now, what I would like to do is use one of the colors from here, and I think I'm going to use this top color. So in order to do that, you just use the color dropper, you select that, and then it turns this into that. Or, actually I think I kind of like this color. And then I'm going to just make this just a little bit bigger. You don't have to put the heart here in the middle if you don't want. There's so many creative things that you can do. Okay, so now that we have created this, I'm going to go ahead and save this. I always save in highest quality, but then I always go to paint.net to increase the resolution. People argue with me on that, and they say that that does not work, but it does, because I used to do it with my print on demand. Okay, so now I am going to open this up. We're going to give it just a minute. And I'm just waiting for this to pull up. Okay, so here's our design. Even though it's already downloaded, I'm still going to, I want to save this to my desktop, so I'm just going to save as. If that took, I don't think that took. Either that or my computer is running slow for some reason. Nope, it worked. So I want this on my desktop just so I can find it a lot quicker. Okay, and it's already showing this PC desktop, so I'm just going to save. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close out of that, and now I'm going to open up another program, which is remove background. There are several different ways to remove a background. A lot of people might say, well, you could have created this on a transparent background from the start, but really with the intensity that was involved, it's really easier just to do it this way. And it's remove BG. So I'm going to click on this. I had this bookmarked somewhere at some point, but I did a lot of cleaning up on my computer, so not sure what happened to it. So now we're going to upload the image, and I can go to my desktop and I can find BoHo right here. I'm not sure why that failed. Hang on just a moment. Okay, so I was able to get this uploaded, and as you can see, it is all on a transparent background. So I'm going to go ahead and download this as a transparent background. It's a PNG, so that means you can drag it onto just about anything, and I'm going to show you that real quick. Okay, so once again, File, Save As. We want to make sure this is the PNG version, so on my desktop, and let me save. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to iPicky, and just to show you, I'm going to go ahead and close this design, and let me go ahead and make another box. And I want to do a canvas color. I want to do like a tan. I don't know why the color didn't take. Let me try. Okay, sorry about that. I paused it for a few minutes just to get the color. I just chose the color tan. So now I'm going to add the PNG version of what we just created. And this is on a transparent background, so all we have to do is drag it over here, and then we can make this as big as we want. And this is where you can get creative. You can put things underneath. If you would like, you can put some, put someone's name or happy first birthday party, anything. So another thing that we can do is, like I said, you can also use digital paper if you want to, and you can get as creative as you want with this. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also if you're feeling extra love for me today, please don't forget to subscribe to my new channel, which I will have linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.